good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Bara in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is a Tell the Truth Wednesday with Mike and Jen. I'm your host, Mike Bara. Oh, I already said that. And I'm joined today by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair, Jennifer Falah in Hayden, Idaho. Jen, how was your Tuesday?
Busy.
Mine was too. A great show last night on Toxically Masculine Tuesday, and I'd like to encourage everybody to go watch that and hit us up with some likes and subscribes. Okay, we got a quick show today. Jen's got to get to some readings. She was sick. By the way, yes, I am feeling better. Jen did a little healing on me, as did Marcy, and a cleanse. And I woke up and I prayed to Jesus on Monday night, and I woke up and felt, by the afternoon, I felt much better yesterday. I don't feel great.
I didn't do healing on you.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, you're talking to too many psychics. That was Marcy. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, didn't you do a healing on me a couple days ago?
No.
Oh, well, whatever. I felt better yesterday.
That would be Marcy. She's a good healer.
It's the steroid withdrawal symptoms finally are starting to go away. So
yeah.
It was just really bad, but I'm feeling better now. So thank you for asking.
It's my girl.
Okay, just a quick reminder, if you ever miss a show, pop over to MikeBara.blogspot.com, where you can not only pick up on everything I've done, like articles, last night's show, other shows with Jen, UFO case analysis I've done. I should be putting the Varginha UFO thing, because a big deal was made out of that yesterday in the UFO community, and the Y-Files kind of solved that case about 2 years ago. Interviews I've done with people in the different community, UFO community, and like shows I did with the Mushroom Ladies, all kinds of cool stuff over on MikeBara.blogspot.com. That'll pop you over to the Rumble channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen, where you can subscribe. We've got 4,660 followers. We're trying to get up to 10,000. Get on over there. Follow us on Real News Live with Mike and Jen on Rumble. Rumble is the safe spot. If YouTube should take us back down off the internet or something like that, we're always going to run to Rumble. That's where the action is. Get on over there. And also you can hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner for a mere $5 a month. You can support the show. We appreciate it very, very much. Happy birthday to Sky Prince, Carrie Ann.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We love you. And send her happy birthday wishes from in whatever platform you can. She's also an Aquarian. But you can just subscribe, $5 a month, or you can hit the Rumble Rant button and get support the show for any amount you want beyond $5 if you'd like to. And the advantage of being a subscriber or a Rumble Ranter is, and a super chatter on YouTube, is that your questions go to the very top of the heap when it comes time for Jen to answer questions, which we're going to try to get to really quickly. I've got to monetize us over on YouTube, Jen. Give me just a second. It's so stupid that you have to manually monetize every video, but we do. Also, please don't forget to visit our absolutely wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at thecbdgurus.com. We can get all kinds of CBD-based products for your health. Hit the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, get this week's specials. This week, Matt is throwing in like Bolivar, like 10 million Bolivar for a $50 order, a $150 order. You're getting 30 million Bolivar. He throws in dinar, he throws in dong, he throws in lots of cool stuff. And you can get discounts, wholesale discounts on a whole bunch of great products like the Sleep Gummies, the Delta 8 Gummies, the Miracle Gold, the Lotion 2000, the X-Freeze Roll-On, which is really, really good stuff. Get on over to the CBDGurus.com for Matt and Lucas. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors, MikeBaraPets.com. The Mushroom Ladies, Diana and Kristen, are there to provide all kinds of help and support for any issues you may have with your fur babies. And for yourself, they've got all kinds of cool products. The Mush Puppies, the Mojos, the special sauce for dogs and cats. I'm using this on all my animals. The Enforce line of products for human consumption to help you with all kinds of ailments. I saw somebody in there that had a Chihuahua that's has been having seizures in the chat. get over to MikeBaraPets.com. Send an email to Diana at MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. It's MikeBaraPets@gmail.com. Link is in the description to all this. Describe to her the symptoms your Chihuahua is having, and she will get you on the right set of products and things that should help get your little fur baby back to a better state of being and a healthier life. They've worked some miracles there. They got chocolates, they got coffee, they got starter packs, they've got everything you need. MikeBaraPets at gmail.com. Also, please don't forget to visit our wonderful friends over at LifeWave, lifewave.com, where you got these awesome patches, these crystal patches that use the science of phototherapy to reflect your own body's infrared emissions back on you, generate the stimulate the generation of stem cells, specifically tuned to a specific type of function within the body. They are amazing. Again, I'm simply going to tell you, I've got a dozen friends now that have used these and have had somewhat, if not completely amazing results. I've been using the SP6, which is supposed to help with your appetite and suppress your appetite and balance your hormones, and the X39, the base patch, together for 5 months. I've lost, at last count, 15 pounds. I haven't had a migraine in 4 or 5 months. I used to get them once a week, and now I'm down to nothing. And all I'm doing, I haven't changed a thing about my lifestyle. All I'm doing is putting these things on for 12 hours a day. So get on over there. All right. I'll link in the description to all that. Jen, tell us what's going on over at jenniferfalaw.com today.
Well, you can go to jenniferfalaw.com if you'd like to get my classes, if you'd like to get a weight loss healing or a healing from me. Everything that you purchase at jenniferfalaw.com, you have to email after purchase and tell me what you did. Also, you can reach Marcy Hell for her services there, as well as Susan Gratz.
Okay.
Now, I do see that in the write-up of the show, although I've addressed this multiple times, there is no mention of me or my websites until the very last line, Mike Bara, and we have talked about this before. I'm not going to come on here and do readings and give out info. If I get the last one-liner, there's not even both websites on here. Everybody else is mentioned on here.
Right.
You're using the wrong template. We've discussed this before.
I did use the wrong template. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix that forthwith. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So if you'd like to work a reading with me, you can go to philosophy.com. Right now, I've got the yearly forecast up and available. You're going to want to get those because in a week or so, I'm going to take that down and they will not be available for the rest of the year.
Okay. Are we still doing the year ahead readings? Are we still taking orders for those?
That is the yearly forecast. Yes. And they only offer them at the beginning of the year because it's a yearly forecast. And so you're going to want to go get on the schedule for that. It is available at jenniferfalaw.com. You can schedule yourself. They will not be available anymore at the beginning of February. I'm going to take it down.
All right. Okay. Let's go to the news update, such as it is. Ooh, that's too big. Let's go. Okay, that's too much, Jen. There we go. Let's do the news update. All right. Shit. Sometimes I hate StreamYard. Okay. So what's in the news? The only thing that's really in the news, I had a long talk with one of my bond guys today, and all of the people on the bond side, including Mark Z's bond guys, are still expecting to get paid today or this week. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for something to move this week. The way it was described to me is, think about it. He said, if it's a rocket launch, we're not at T-minus 40 seconds and holding. We're not at T-minus 30 seconds and holding. We're holding to like T-minus 10 seconds or 5 seconds, and nobody can really figure out why we're holding. What we have at this moment is a situation where think about it as if you're sitting in your car and your destination is plugged into the GPS, and you're seatbelted in, you're ready to go, your foot's on the brake, and the only thing left to do is to push the start button or turn the ignition key. That is how it's described to me as exactly where we are. And the person who needs to turn that key, I've been told, is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the guy who has control over the situation at this point. And all we're waiting on is for him to hit the launch button and we go. And remember, there were other people. There were a few people that said Tuesday is the target. Thursday is the back wall, where they're definitely going. They if they don't get it on Tuesday, they're definitely planning and trying to get it done on Thursday. So we have one more day left, and that's really the only news that I have at this point, Jen. I just have this basic understanding that we're ready to go, just kind of waiting for somebody to give us the green light to start the whole process. Now, it's unclear because you hear conflicting things about what the process is. Do the bonds go first? Does a rate change happen? We don't really know, but we're working on that. So I don't know. Do you have any insights on that?
I do. I don't know about how that's all going to go, but today I asked and got that Trump's speech was a signal to the world that we are ready to proceed with Nasara Jasara, so it's kind of like a pre-announcement. And that the United States did get paid before leaving Iraq.
Okay.
I think you look frozen to me. They could possibly post a new rate anytime between now and Sunday. Political change could delay that until Sunday. The Gentel, I don't know what that was about with the morning of January 20th. Probably something that happened behind the scenes that we didn't see. But I do believe that Iraq is still the kingpin, and that once they post a rate, whether on the back screens of the Forex, like the bank screens, or publicly, that will kick it off, and there will be a domino effect for revaluation across the globe. And that's all I know at this point.
I mean, that's, there's nothing holding this back right now except somebody saying, "Okay, let's go." And I was told today that person at the moment is President Trump. And I thought his Davos speech is interesting. I have to watch the whole thing in its entirety. But yeah, it's basically saying Nasara is happening in Jasara. And, basically what he said is, look, Greenland is going to be part of the U.S. And that's part of Nasara. It always has been part of Nasara. So
whoever said, my God, another possible delay, I'm talking about the difference between now and Sunday. Relax.
Yeah.
Instead of posting it now.
Yeah. By the way, the reason I froze is that I was fixing the description so that Jennifer Falah is right at the top of the description. So I gotta stop using that template because I forgot about that. So it's fixed. You're all up there. You're in lights. All right. Let's just go to questions then. And reminder that for questions, you must include your name and the name of the person or entity that you are asking about, and that will help Jen get connected and answer your questions. You can Rumble Rant or Super Chat or be a subscriber. Let's go over to Rumble first. Let me get into the chat. I'll probably freeze up here again and get to the first questions over there. Lots of good mornings. Sunflower Callie, that's Cindy. Cindy says, my husband David has a very important doctor's appointment on the 27th. It's 2.5 hours away. Will we have any problems getting there?
Give yourself extra time of weather.
Okay. Lalani says, will I get 2082 via Casa Alta? That's an address she's looking for. 2082 via Casa Alta.
Get a yes on that. That is a possibility, yes.
Okay. K Turtle Carissa wants to know, will Addie have fun and make it home safely from a birthday party this Saturday? Anything I need to worry about?
Flu. There's kids there that have had the flu or are coming down with the flu. That's the only thing you need to worry about. So, antioxidants.
Get your ivermectin. Okay. Robin, our primetime gal, says, Jen, today my boyfriend Mike is doing a scan. All right. Well, we'll send good wishes to him. Okay. Marge wants to know if you expect ice issues in central Alabama this weekend.
Yeah, all across that region. You guys need to prepare.
Yeah.
You're going to have a mix of snow and ice.
Karen says, hi, Jen. My dog Rosie is 7. She is the best furry person. I took her to the vet, joint problems, but meds don't seem to be helping. Do you see anything more than arthritis?
Well, joint inflammation.
Mm-hmm. Try, I would recommend you try, there's a product called Pupgrade that I give Barkley that seems to help him quite a bit. It's CBD based, but it's not a CBD guru product or anything, but you can just get it on Amazon. That helps Barkley a lot. Kathy Clem says, Jen, do you see me babysitting 3, 4, 5, or 0 grandbabies in April? I don't want to have to make a choice as to which ones I watch.
Take them all.
Take them all. All right, Alice, ALYCE, wants to know if she'll be an M or a B.
I'd take them all. Just bring them all down. Might as well. Now, who's this, Alice?
Alice, ALYCE.
M or B? B.
Okay, Joe C also wants to know if he's an M or a B.
B.
Jenny says her friend Julie is interviewing today. Will she be offered the job? Will Julie get the job offer?
I don't think so.
Debbie, DEBY, says, do you see me moving in with my son? Asks, do you see me moving in with my son?
No.
Connie Anderson wants to know if her gum abscess is from a bad tooth or sinuses. There is a difference of opinion, and I don't want a root canal if it's not necessary.
Yeah, there's a crack in that tooth, or like a hairline crack down at the bottom by the gum line, and the bacteria keeps getting in there. Yeah, it's a tooth.
Okay, BB Zone Beth says, hi, Mike and Jen. Previously, Jen, you said my daughter Lindy will meet her person in 2026. Do you know if that's still happening and what month it might be?
June. Yes.
June? Kelly says, last night at about 9:45 p.m. while I was laying in bed, I felt pressure or kneading on my lower legs. Can you see what happened? Was it a person or animal from the other side?
Now, who is this?
This is Kelly, Kelly. I love how I'm frozen.
Is there any other information so I can find this incident?
9:45 p.m. last night while she was laying in bed. She was in the bedroom.
So that was an animal laying on your legs. Yeah. Yeah, something furry. Not bad. It's, like demons, they don't look furry.
Yeah. Kitty came back to love on her mom. Marcia Carr says, my aunt recently passed. Was she reunited with her family like her twin, who was my mom?
Yes. Yeah. She didn't go alone.
Lori, do you see my husband Dan and I reconciling with my in-laws? And if so, when? Thank you.
August. It'll take a while.
Okay. Carrie Clark
They're
says,
pretty stubborn. I mean,
Carrie Clark here. What is going on that I have zero energy and cannot lose weight? Carrie Clark.
something going on with lymphatic drainage is the first thing that Jesus said. Also, we've got, well, you need to keep an eye on your blood pressure. I don't think that's affecting that, but that's present. Also, yeah, thyroid.
Okay, that's it.
I feel like mostly like there's a problem because you're not getting the toxins flushed out of your body as quickly as they should be. I also kind of feel I see the white stuff in the stomach, so the candida, and in the intestines, and so that's going to slow everything down. So everything's just kind of off, and it's not functioning correctly. So that's going to make you feel just a little bit poorly all the time. Yeah. I go to a naturopath and try to work on all these things.
Okay. Letitia wants to know if her daughter Christina will win her appeal with unemployment.
Yes.
Okay. Erin wants to know, ERIN, M or B?
B.
Okay. Jackie is going to Florida for the long weekend starting February 6th. Is there anything she should be worried about? Jackie.
I don't see any big problems now.
Okay. Darcy has the same thing. Travel question. Traveling to Boise, January 28th to February 1st. Does travel go okay for both going and coming back?
You're traveling yesterday? What's the date today?
28th, she said.
Oh, you said 20th.
January 28th.
I think it looks fine. Weather looks okay.
Okay. Super Dave, aka Pork Chop, for $50. Thank you, Dave.
Okay.
Good morning, Jen and Mike. My daughter Abby went to Peru on a medical mission and she comes back tomorrow. Do you see her coming back safely?
Yep. I see her getting off the plane here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betty O, what date do you see the DEQ approving the ORO gravel permit?
February 12th.
Jan says her new boyfriend Ed and she are doing well. Do you see it being long term?
I hate answering that if people say they're doing well.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to look.
Yeah.
Gabriel, what do you think? Effective communication is important. Listening to each other, not just thinking about what you're going to say next. And if you remember that, you will do well.
Okay. Jill wants to know if she's an M or a B. Jill.
B. Double digit B.
Wow. Tiffany's heading on a trip tomorrow. Do you see her running into any issues? Tiffany.
Late. I see you being late.
Okay.
Don't be late.
Don't be late. Susan, sorry, no, Donna. Donna says, I was in the hospital this past Sunday because of shortness of breath and excess fluid in my body. They said it's congestive heart failure, and I came home yesterday. Am I going to be okay? Well, you are okay because you're home, but I don't know, Jen. Do you
Name
want
again?
That's Donna. Does she need a full medical reading to really get that?
People live for like 30, 40 years with that kind of thing. You just have to, know how what you can have and can't have, and work on it, maintain that. As of now, you're stable. You're okay. My step grandmother lived with that for like 40 years. You'll be all right.
Okay. Kelly says again, thanks for the thing on the kneading cat. It felt like a kitty cat kneading her, and she's glad that it's a positive thing. Rich, you have Turkish lira, Hungarian peso, and Yugoslavia dinar. Are they a good value? Are they good and a good RV value? No, dude, go get some Vietnamese dong or something. Those are not, as we know it, top flight currencies. You won't get much out of them. Ace Anderson Will Allen and I, Julie. Okay, all right. Julie wants to know if she and Alan will get the North House or the South House next month. Whew.
South.
Michael is traveling to Cabo on the 24th. Is it a safe time?
I gotta Cabo. I gotta get a passport. 24th. Yeah, you're good.
You good?
Yeah.
Caney Creek Gypsy, again, MikeBarrettPets@gmail.com. Talk to Diana about your little Chihuahua's seizures, and she can try to get you some help there. Okay. Ears full.
Ladies, we should plan a trip to Cabo.
Yeah, like a group trip to Cabo. A
And not
cruise.
you.
What are we?
Like
Cruise?
ladies, or maybe if there's a wonderful man out there that's trustworthy and nice and not a creep. But I was thinking we could go ladies down there. We could do some kind of like retreat, Cabo. That'd be awesome. Let's do that.
We can have a retreat in Sammy Hagar's bar in Cabo. That sounds great.
Oh, I've been there. So.
Or a singles cruise. You could do a singles. Like in Jen's singles cruise to Cabo, something like that.
Singles cruise. I don't like. I'm afraid to go on a cruise. There's something about the big boat. I don't know if I was on the Titanic or something in another life. Freaks me out.
It's funny. I had a psychic friend, Denise Zach, who was a wonderful pet psychic, who told me that I died in a shipwreck or I was on the Titanic, and that's why the movie just emotionally wrecked me or something. When it came out, which it did. And I'm like, I don't know, because you're afraid of the ocean. And then I got invited on this Ancient Aliens cruise, and it was fine. I mean, it was just like being in a big hotel.
It was weird to say when the movie, the Titanic, came out. Faith, she was a little 5.
Yeah,
she's obsessed with it.
Yeah,
she had to watch it, and I'm like, why does she like this movie? And she's just loved it. So I'm thinking she must have been on the Titanic or knew of the story.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess sometimes, you have past live memories that's why you like certain, why am I obsessed with German World War II tanks? I don't know. Maybe
I'm obsessed with London, England, like that area, like the countryside outside of London, and also Greece.
Right. And with Victorian England and France, and, I don't know why.
And I also really like Italian guys.
Just
I don't know what that's about.
So all you Italian men out there know. Good morning, Mike and Jen. I feel Hodge is going to be a major part of my life. I was drawn to her when I first saw her. Is she going to be a major part of my life? Excuse me.
Is she aware that you feel that way? Um,
You gotta lay it all out there, bro. You gotta tell her.
I feel like there's a problem with that. Like she's unaware of it, or you haven't done anything to make sure that happens. There is a connection there. There is a past life connection there. Mm-hmm.
My first real love, I thought she knew how I felt about her. She didn't, because I didn't really explicitly tell her.
What I see sometimes, especially with men, women tend to be a little bit more brave. I don't know why. But men want to know that everything's an absolute sure thing before they even say anything.
Yeah.
Well, are we going to be married? Is this going to be forever? Are we past life? Are we soulmates? I don't even want to say anything if I'm going to get rejected. I'm like, dude, grow a pair. Okay? It's never going to happen if you don't try.
And again, I had no idea that the hottest girl from high school, Chandra, would have dated me if I'd asked her out. I thought, no way. If I'd have just asked her out, my life would be completely different. I probably would have married her and had a much better first marriage.
Not me. Like you're getting bonus points from the bravery. I mean, somebody walks up to me in a bar and is like, like totally. You can tell they're totally nervous. I'll make them feel comfortable for one, because that's just who I am. But I'm like, that's awesome. You're brave as hell. I mean, I respect you now, if anything.
Jen, I think in modern women are not as approachable either. They're a lot bitchier. And guys, doesn't matter, guys. You're never gonna get with a girl that you like unless you talk to her, unless you approach her. You have to. You don't have to run game on her, but you have to at least talk to her. Otherwise,
any woman that's going to be mean to a man for approaching and say, "Hey, I think you're beautiful and I like you and I'd like to talk to you," then she wasn't worth approaching anyway. She's not a nice person. I mean, how rude!
You don't
want to do that.
Yeah. Well, Juliet would like to know how high silver and copper will go up by the end of this year. Oh, another silver prediction from Jen.
This year, I haven't even gotten to that yet.
What do you think about silver this year?
All right. I might take a little more time. I originally saw it get up to, and I'm going to stick with my original number, because somebody made me feel bad about it. Like, no, it's probably 150 by March, April, or April, May, and springtime. And I'm thinking, well, I saw 1,500. I'm sticking with that.
Wow.
And the reason for that is because of contracts, like for chips and contracts and things like that. Okay.
Wow. Cool. All right. Lynn.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So the end of 2026. Come on, Gabriel. Let's get this right. Oh my God. $2,900. For here first. If I'm wrong, but $2,900.
Is that silver or copper?
That's silver.
Oh my God. Wow. I guess even at $90, I better get a few more of these, right? Why not? Okay. Lynn would
I don't have any, but I'm happy for all of you.
Lynn would like to know if she will buy the house on Fairbrook, and if she's an M or a B.
It's not that one. Not that one, but you're going to get a lovely home. M or B, Lynn, that's a B. I think mostly everybody's B because they've been buying Boulevard.
Yeah, Boulevard. Yeah. Jonathan Simpson also has an M or B question.
B. I think just make it.
Cool. Okay, Peter, when will I meet my new soulmate?
Your new soulmate? My definition of a soulmate is what everybody calls a twin flame. Okay, the way it was taught to me is that your soulmate is the other half of you, the yin to your yang. Okay, you were created with. The soul is created and it splits. Um, some people say that's your twin flame, and then you have many soulmates. So let's see when you meet your next significant other. Well, now don't discount anybody because of what I say here, but I think this year you have a few hit and misses. There's a reason for that. I think this one that you're waiting on is busy. I'm really seeing like next spring for that big connection there.
Okay.
Not this spring, but next spring.
Bob, thank you for the super sticker. $5. You're cool. Roland gave us $80 for watched last night's show, 40 for late last night, 40 for today. Thank you, Roland. Do you have a question?
Thank you.
Because I wish you would have, because Jen's right here. That's really nice of you. Emma wants to know, am I a triple B? Wow. What are you going to do? Buy the Raiders? I mean, that's what I'd like to do. Buy the Raiders.
Let me see if I can see your receipt.
I'm sorry, what?
Almost.
You know what I'd do if I bought the Raiders? I'd bring Tom Brady in, and I'd say, you're my employee now, Tom. So you have to tell everybody that you really did know about the deflated footballs, and then you can continue your job. Hi, Jen. This is Michael Johnson. My dad has been admitted to the hospital with COVID and also has COPD. There have been some complications. Do you see him make... Oh, she can't tell you that. She can't tell you if he's going to make it to a med bed in time. But
he's been admitted to the hospital now with COVID?
Yeah, apparently.
Michael Johnson. No name for the dad.
You don't have the dad's name.
He'll survive. He'll
make it. That's good news, and the med beds are coming, so hang in there. Tina wants to know about her husband Joe's having lots of pain in his hips and lower back at night while he's trying to sleep. Can you see what's going on? Seems like sleeping posture issue, right?
Hips are sitting like this. One up, one down. Needs an adjustment.
Yeah, get him to a chiropractor. Troy wants to know, M or B, have a great 2026. I think we're all going to have a great 2026.
B.
Joshua V also wants to know if he's an M or a B.
I think everybody's a B now because of the
Bolivar.
Joshua V.
Okay. Debbie Roberts wants to know, for son Matthew, will my son make it to a med bed for his jaw issue? Debbie Roberts.
Josh, I do think that was a B. I wasn't quite sure about it. Now, what was that?
Debbie wants to know if her son's going to make it to a med bed. If it's a jaw issue, I would think that eventually, yeah, he'll get there.
Yes.
Okay, we just got about 15 minutes left with Jen. Let's pop back over to the Rumble side of the house.
Oh, we got about 10 because someone's calling me right on the hour.
Okay. Okay, Scott wants to know, will Virginia still be one of my locations for my wellness center product? Or Jim. I guess this is Jim, but his name says Scott. Okay. Will Virginia be one of Jim's locations for his wellness center project?
One of 3, yes.
Debbie with an IE says, do you see our trip to Chile going forward on February 15th? Say hi to Wolfie for us.
As of now, yes.
Okay. Okay. A different Debbie with an IE says, will I buy land and be building another house this year?
Yep. Definitely building. I see the big equipment breaking ground. Yeah.
Guys, please, again, give us your name when you're asking a question, because Scooterman65 wants to know if his yellow dragon bonds are all good. Don't know.
Not all.
Not all. Jan says, will I be able to purchase lot 2 in time to stop the lawsuit? That's an interesting question.
As of now, and if everything goes well, yes.
Good. Okay, back over to the YouTube side of the house. James Foster says, my son Taylor is in jail. Sorry to hear that. For a couple years. He's wondering if he will get work release and if his wife will be waiting for him.
Yeah, it's on the work release. Wife. Like, I don't think she's with someone else, but I don't know if she's going to let him in. He's going to have to work for that one.
Lisa Bass wants to know if her granddaughter Lily will reconnect with my daughter Tanya soon.
In September.
Oh, good. All right, good. Okay, let's find some others. 7 years strong on RNL. Is this an anniversary or something? I don't want to be doing it for 7 years. I don't want to be doing it for 7 more days. I want it to be over.
I haven't been on here for 7 years. I think it was
2020 after the election.
August or September of 2020.
Yeah, that's the first time. So before the election. So
sometime in 2020. It was a summer.
It's too many years, though. David has a very important doctor's appointment on the 27th. Oh, we already did that. The weather. Okay, let's move on. Happy birthday, Kat. Today is my father-in-law Saturday, Mike and me next week, and Sky also. Happy birthday to Carrie Ann. Carrie Aquarius sits there where the highway don't negotiate. That's not true.
By the way, Faith has the flu now. So first it was Katie. There's this terrible flu. There's a week incubation on it. So don't think you're safe if nothing happens for a week, because then it hits you. Faith actually went into urgent care. They tested her. It is influenza. Just updating everybody on what's traveling around. So now we've had 3 weeks of the flu in the house, and we all took turns. So
great.
They gave Faith Tamiflu.
Mm-hmm.
And dextromethorphan, cough suppressant and stuff. But this flu also really gets into the bronchioles pretty quickly. So any of you if that's a weak spot, prepare for that.
Did the Tamiflu help? Did it help, do you think?
I haven't checked on her this morning, but no, I haven't checked on her this morning. Anyway, she said that it was.
Okay.
And I said, well, isn't that just like, treating your symptoms? She said, no, it's actually like an antiviral. That's what they told her.
Yeah. That's supposed to be. Wendy wants to know if she's moving to Sarasota or Fort Myers, Florida after the RV.
Sarasota.
Yeah, something's going on with Rumble. When I'm over on the Rumble screen, in the Rumble thing, like when I went in to fix the description, and stuff, it just freezes when I'm in Rumble. I don't know why lately. It just started doing that. So,
Well, you can read the questions on your phone.
yeah, the thing is, I actually do see them in the chat here. Like, this is a Rumble chat.
I know, but you can't say what you. Oh, you know what? Though in our chat on Streamlabs, you can click on the bubble up there.
Yeah, but I don't know.
The bubble?
The bubble.
At the top of the chat on StreamYard, can you see the bubbles on the top? You could click on those. See what happens.
I will click on them and they don't, but they're two ones. They don't pop up. See, I'm clicking on them right now and they're not. Yeah, they're not.
They popped up for me.
Well, they don't pop up on the screen underneath you there.
No. They it's a drop down like and it tells me the question.
When I star something and I say, okay, I want to highlight this, I can go back to those, and that's where most of the super chats come in. But like this is a Rumble thing here, but I can't tell if it's a Rumble rant or not. So I actually have to go into Rumble to see which ones are the actual Rumble rants who get to go first. But Viper says, my name is Vicky. My dog Kilo is having an issue with either bladder or prostate. Can you look and see what's going on? Kilo.
Hang on. I just heard a banging. Something's going on in the hallway. I don't know what that's about. Now what?
Kilo's having issues with either his bladder or his prostate. Can you help?
You look like you've got a bladder infection.
Poor doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, honey. I got your question right, Letitia? Didn't I get your question? I don't remember. I'm just trying to find her question, but okay.
All right. Well, I got to get going.
Jen has to get going, guys. Thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be back on Monday. And Jen, what else is going on? We doing philosophy or any other shows?
I gotta apologize, guys. I got to get in there. I'll try to get a philosophy show in as quickly as I can. But when I was sick last week, I rescheduled everything on top of what I already had booked solid for this week. So I'm just readings all day long, and then my voice dies at the end of the day. So as soon as I can, I'll get to a philosophy show. Maybe I'll do it Sunday.
Frederica, honey, repeat the question. I can't find it. There's so many.
We need to do a monthly subscriber appreciation show for those that subscribe.
That's right.
To my philosophy show channel.
Okay, I'm just waiting, but we can't. All right.
So we'll do that. I'm just trying to catch up here. Okay. Just that slowed me down. The whole flu thing. That slowed me down. And now I'm working double time.
Okay, one last one for Frederica because she sent it to us on PayPal. When do Vincent and I go on vacation?
March.
Have fun.
All right.
Coming. Everybody hang in there. Keep your eyes on the news for something big to be announced. That's it. See you later. Think I'm doing Whiskey and Wisdom tonight, so I'll see you then.